Welcome to another edition of the Coaches Desk People. Thanks very much for the support that you have been showing. Really appreciate it. And I trust that everybody's doing okay and everybody's doing all right. Big up to the persons in UK. Big up to the persons in Germany. Big up to the persons in Sweden. Big up to the persons over there in Belgium. Big up to the persons in Africa, North America, as well as the Caribbean. And of course, big up my Jamaicans, wherever you are, whether in the diaspora or locally. All right, so let's get into this video, people. Basically, I just want to have an uncut talk on the Ravel Morrison situation. Yes, and I know my brother Rome is smiling and say, I did tell you. So Rome, big up yourself, you got that one. All right, so everybody by now knows that Ravel did not get signed by Sheffield Wednesday because there was something said about there is a deadline for free agent and it did not transpire. The transfer did not transpire or signing did not transpire during that period. So, I mean, they aren't able to sign him. I still hear that they're trying to press, but I doubt that he will be actually playing any football for the rest of the season. We hope that something will turn around. We understand that there's a La Liga club that is still showing interest. So let's see what will happen. But what I really want to talk about is Ravel's lack of playing time. Yeah? And is it detrimental to the Reggae Boys going forward? And my answer to that would be yes. And the coach will have to make some bold call. Yes. Because with him not being able to play football right now, he's just training. I can guarantee you that he will be match rusty. However, though, if the Reggae Boys get a few games in before Gold Cup, like say 3 games, then definitely an opportunity possible be there where he could get some games in if the coaches would want to have him as a part or have him as a part of the team going forward. So that can work there, people. We understand that. But if he's not playing for a club, no, it's going to be a big challenge. And as we can see, that is not happening at the moment. It's going to throw off his game. Will he be as lively as he was in the midfield down in Saudi Arabia? I know that the people love Ravel. I rate him as a baller because as a Manchester United fan, I have been watching and following Ravel for a long time. Very talented. I heard Sir Alex Ferguson spoke very highly of him. And when Ferguson rate you, him rate you. You understand? So, I mean, I've been following him from then, and to know that he's without a club now, as talented as he is, it's mind-boggling because for a talent so big, why is he always without a club? The last club that he was at, he terminated the contract, or they terminated the contract, whatever the case is. But I mean, he's without a club. That's the bottom line. And we are hoping, as the fans of football out there, hoping that you'll get some playtime before the season ends. Which, to me, we're in April now, June, May, 2 months. it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. And he has not played since January. So January, February, March, at 3 months, going to April is gonna start the fourth month. May 5. It's gonna be tough for the coaching staff to pick a player that has not played competitively for 6 months if he goes up to June without playing any football. I know he's one of the fans' favorite, but we have to be realistic. Even if he's called up, then I don't think he can do much in terms of starting a game and impacting the game. Possibly 20 minutes, 30 minutes until he increase his match sharpness, then he possibly could start a game or so forth. But I mean, it's gonna be a huge challenge. So I'm really leaning on Rome's, the fourth official side, because the point that I was making then was on the basis of him having an excellent game in his last match. But time is ticking. Time is ticking. And from we had that conversation, he has not played any competitive football. So definitely, if it were then, I would still hold my point. But time is ticking, so I definitely find it hard to pick Ravel Morrison, and he's not playing competitively. Even if he's picked, then he will be a substitute. And if you pick a big baller like him and have him as a substitute, then, persons are going to criticize. So it's going to be some tough days ahead. Very tough days. Because if we get the all the players that we are after, the Reggae Boys, then I believe that Coach Whitmore's job is going to be even greater. And greater is in the category of being harder. Because of course we know that he's actually working assiduously with the limited resources that he has. Then, if he get these quality players, he's still going to have a tough time in even picking the starting 11. Yeah, man. Starting 11 is going to be a very tough team to pick to go on the park to rep Jamaica. So, I mean, Whitmore, I wouldn't want to be in your shoe. You understand? Because it's a hot seat that you're in right now. Trust me. You're not many people's favorite. So definitely you're going to be up against the swords. Even where Ravel is concerned, it might be it might be a big decision in a Whitmore, because I would imagine that if you pick him not playing football, persons are going to be calling you out. And if you don't pick him because he's not playing any football, you're going to be called out because he's quote unquote the best player in the national team right now in terms of midfield. Then there is the issue of the fear of him not making the Gold Cup team as well because of circumstances with going to North America, US to be exact. So, I mean, trust me, Whitmore, I give you full support, because the job that you have to do is a very tough one. It's a very demanding one. And with all that is happening, it doesn't make it any easier. So I understand what you're facing, my friend, but I mean, the road to success is never easy, and there's never a time that success comes without hard work. So you have to just put your shoulder to the wheel, put hands and heart together with whatever you have, and just do what you have to do. Make some decision that might not be popular. You understand? I'm not prompting you, but I'm just letting you know that you might face this situation a few months from now. So just think about it Whitmore, because you have to be forward thinking. Yeah. How are you going to approach it? What are you going to do in the situation? And so forth, so forth, so forth, etc., etc., etc. So do what you have to do. We're just hoping, we're being optimistic that Ravel will get a club. But if he doesn't get a club, it's going to be a big decision for you to make there, Whitmore. I'm not sure if you're going to have sleepless nights, but it's the nature of the job, my friend. So, people, this is the uncut, no editing, no filter. Yeah, just talking about Ravel's situation. I might not gone into any fine details of things, but I'm certain that you can understand the clear points that I'm making. I don't need to get down in anything, detail, but you understand what I'm saying. So, Coach Whitmore, Ravel, I don't know if you are in talks with him. I would assume that his agent is working assiduously to ensure that he gets a club. Because, yeah, ball have to play ball. That's his profession. So, and the agent is representing him. So, I mean, let's see how this one pans out. Like I said, I hope that he gets a club, because if that happens, then I believe that it would be a no-brainer to have him in the squad. By extension, the first team. By extension, the starting 11. Yeah, so, I mean, people, I await your comment. Yeah, I await your comment. I'm just waiting to see. All right, coaches, X fam, big up yourself. Yeah, man, really appreciate what is happening, Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the aid. Thanks for the critics. Big up yourself. I'm out.